Now, let's see. A sword that's been rigged to a butane torch, a thurible that reeks of cheap booze, all that blood orange and mahogany you're wearing. You must be the daylight.
Who the hell are you supposed to be anyway?
Premiering this summer.
Hello, I'm Sinclair, a million-year-old minor-level deity. My god, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Ow, 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 please, come on. Please, ow, stop cutting me, please.
One part action.
Whatever gave you the idea that my peers were all vampires?
One part horror.
Ah! Ah, you rotten, boozy bastard!
Well, that was a pretty cold thing to do.
No, it wasn't. Didn't you see the fire?
And one part comedy.
Now, I counted 6 bullets, and I don't see a second gun, so can we talk now? Mother.
Beyond help.
Be seeing you both very soon.
Listen wherever you find your podcasts.
Beyond Help premieres this summer on the Sinclair Wants to Help podcast feed or the brand new Beyond Help podcast feed. Follow Sinclair on Tumblr and Blue Sky.
The following podcast may contain some strong language and adult themes. Listener discretion is advised.
Though your feet are firmly on the ground, your imagination really wants to live in space.
You're listening to Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales. Episode 21, Call of the Sirens.
What the hell is this?
Bellows, you've been moaning incessantly about the coffee dispensers on the ship since you joined up with us. How have you not accepted this by now?
We're short on parts and supplies. Whatever comes out of the machines, you just have to live with for now.
We can build colonies in space, travel to other planets. We are gradually conquering the known universe. And yet, I can't get a decent cup of coffee. You're the techie person, Elliott. Given how much time you've got on your hands, you could at least be of some use to us here and improve the situation.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
You know full well what I mean.
Bellows, leave it.
Good. You're all here.
Waiting for you, Captain.
I appreciate you're all busy.
Some of us are more busy than others.
Come on, just drop it.
Hey, I'm the one keeping this hunk of junk actually moving, and this impromptu gathering you've called isn't helping my efforts. So please, Captain, can we cut to the chase?
Okay, please, calm down, everyone. I know tensions are a bit high right now.
No shit, Captain.
But this is important. So, there's no easy way to tell you this.
You had better not be about to tell us we're changing the plan.
Hear me out, Bellows. Seriously.
I fucking knew it! Bunch of absolute amateurs!
That's enough! Right. So you all know, we've been running at less than optimal efficiency since we had to deactivate Titas.
No, I hadn't noticed. Captain, your decision on the AI has doubled my workload. Now I assume you're going to tell me that was all for nothing?
I'm sorry, Reed. It's done. It happened. Leaving Titas active was a risk to the whole ship and all of us.
Maybe we wouldn't have had to deactivate it if our technical specialist knew what she was doing.
I told you before it was out of my control. Titas was a good 2 years behind on firmware patches, and without them, these problems were inevitable. I'd hoped we could keep it functioning for a little while longer, but you saw how it was behaving.
The situation with Titas is on me, okay? The AI was registered to me. We ran short on our last few jobs, and the cost of keeping it up to date became unfeasible. We're a salvage crew, and first and foremost, we needed to keep the ship maintained. That was our priority.
Only now, we're a salvage crew that can't actually salvage anything.
This is temporary. Just a slight diversion.
What's the problem anyway? We're closer to the salvage than we are to a way station. It's madness to switch course now.
Yes, we are indeed closer to the target, but we have to navigate a particularly dangerous sector. It's full of asteroids and other potentially dangerous astral phenomena. Normally, we'd let the AI handle it, but as we've discussed, we don't have that luxury. We're going to cross the sector manually. This will incur a huge loss of efficiency in terms of our fuel, speed, and essentially all resources, including life support. So, we have no choice. Once we're out the other side, we're going to have to make for the nearest way station, get properly resupplied,
And waste the next 3 months? Captain, I'm the salvage expert. I do salvaging. There is literally no other reason for me to be here otherwise. Everything that's happened since I joined up with this joke outfit has been a complete and total clusterfuck. And this is the last straw.
Bellows, the alternative is that we proceed to the salvage area, then all perish on the journey home.
I'm done with this shit. As soon as we get to the next way station, I'm out of here.
That's fine. As you know, you're under contract for a whole year.
Don't throw that contract bullshit at me.
That's why we have contracts, Bellows. You want out of yours, then it'll cost you. I assume you don't have the funds to buy your way out of it, right? No? Okay, then shut the fuck up! This is the position we're in, and you all have to accept it. We have to navigate the sector safely. This is not going to be easy. It is going to require around-the-clock monitoring of the helm, manually adjusting the ship's course and keeping us out of trouble. We're going to be doing this in shifts, and while one is piloting the ship, the others will rest. Once we're through the sector, things will be safe enough to leave the rest of the journey to the nearest way station to the ship's basic automated systems while we go into a cryosleep. This means we'll be able to reach safety without exhausting our supplies of air, food, water, or fuel. We'll live to fight another day, we get our shit in order, and we go back out again to finish what we started. And all being well, despite these setbacks, we'll finish up in a healthy amount of profit. Are we all quite clear on this? Any questions?
Who's taking the first shift?
For pissing me off, Bellows.
For fuck's sake.
Well, I don't think my little pep talk could have gone down any worse.
They're right, though. The situation with Titas was all my fault.
No, you tried your best.
It wasn't good enough. I thought I could handle it, but it was too far gone.
Cass, don't do this to yourself. We all knew it was a risk.
But Johnny, it was my main task, my primary role. Keep the AI sane.
Titas was too far gone, and things escalated quicker than any of us could have anticipated. It was my call, and it was the wrong one. I accept that. I've made peace with it. And you need to as well, right? You're too hard on yourself, Cass.
I know.
Look, Bellows and Reed will moan about it. Chances are they'll never let me live it down. And even if we do somehow turn all this around and get into profit, as soon as his contract is up, Bellows will leave, if I don't kill him first. But it's my ship, my salvage company. And now, given recent developments, it's us too, right? We're what matters.
Reed is starting to suspect.
What? No way. We've been super discreet.
There's only 4 of us on this ship, Johnny. You can't keep something like this a secret forever. And God knows Reed resents me enough already.
Reed is under contract as well, remember? She can think whatever she likes, but her job is to keep the engines running and the lights on. Beyond that, her opinions don't matter. Bellows and Reed work for me, and if they get above their stations, I'll knock them back down.
And what about me? I work for you too, right?
You're different.
What? I get special perks because I'm sleeping with the captain?
You get special perks because I love you, Cass. And I was kind of hoping you felt the same.
Johnny, you know I do. But I didn't expect all of this.
Hey, as soon as we get to the way station, we'll clear the air with Reed and Bellows. No more secrecy. We'll be straight with them. And if they can't deal with it, I'll happily terminate their contracts and they can go do whatever they want. We'll hire a new engineer and salvage operative, and we'll go back out and do this properly. Things will get better.
Promise?
Captain's honor.
Morning, sunshine. I trust your shift was uneventful.
Nothing much to report. A couple of minor course adjustments to avoid an asteroid.
Great. This next 8 hours are just going to fly by.
Although, Reed, look at this. I think, for a brief time, we caught an unidentified signal.
Nah. Looks like static.
No. For the briefest second, I thought I heard a voice.
You have caffeine deprivation, Bellows. Go rot your guts some more trying to digest that coffee from the dispenser.
Fine. But seriously, keep an ear out for it, in case we can pick it up again.
Whatever. Now go. Get out of here. Leave me to my personal misery in peace.
Attention. All crew, please report to the bridge. Repeat. All crew, please report to the bridge.
Reed, what is it?
God damn it, Bellows! You son of a bitch, you were right!
You heard it?
Absolutely. I got a good 5 seconds of it. Clear as day. Definitely a transmission.
I knew it!
What the hell, Reed? We're not due to switch shifts for another 3 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb you too?
Reed, I don't know what you might think is going on.
Look, I couldn't give a rat's ass either way. But I am interested in finding out the origin of the signal we're picking up.
Seriously? Out here?
I picked it up on my shift, but it was short and faint. However, now Reed has heard it too.
It's probably just an old beacon.
Really? Is that your technical opinion, Elliott? Only last time I checked, it wasn't worth a great deal.
Knock it off, Reed. Just show us what you've got.
Listen to this.
Is that it?
Come on! Clearly that's a signal!
Sure, it's a signal. From something. It has no bearing on our current situation.
But what if it's a ship?
Right! They could have supplies, or could even be abandoned. We could actually get to do a legit salvage!
Or it could be a 25-year-old repeater beacon.
Agreed. We've nothing to go on here.
Sure, we need to analyze it.
With what? We have no AI, remember?
Bring Titas back online. Not full functionality, just surface-level analysis.
Are you crazy?
Are you giving us more of your technical opinions again, Elliott?
Hey, cut that out right now. If Elliott says Titus stays off, it stays off. Now finish your shift. If the signal comes back, continue to monitor it. But unless we are presented with conclusive proof that this thing is worth our time, then our objectives remain the same. Are we clear? Good. We're done here.
Well, that went well.
Typical.
I can't see why Andrews won't switch the damn AI back on. I mean, in a limited capacity, what harm would it do?
Because Little Miss Perfect has his nuts in a vice.
What?
Oh, come on. You can seriously tell me you haven't noticed.
Noticed what? What? Elliott? And the captain? Seriously?
No shit, Sherlock. Your powers of deduction are truly astounding.
Well, now I think about it, they're always backing each other up and overruling anything I suggest.
Right. And based on what we've seen of Elliott's so-called technical expertise so far, the only reason Andrews tolerates her is because...
She's ringing his bell? God damn! That sneaky little bitch!
Hey, what are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. Thought I'd grab a coffee.
Just the one, or you'll be wired. I'm only dosing up because of my shift, but you need to get some rest before yours.
Is that an order, Captain?
Damn straight it is.
Reed knows, doesn't she?
I think she suspects, clearly. Doesn't make it any of her business, though, right?
And her and Bellows aren't going to let up over this signal.
They're frustrated. They've got cabin fever.
I stand by my position over Titas.
And I'm with you on that 100%.
It's more than that, though. The signal, I didn't like it.
It was just a noise. Whatever there was, it was barely detectable.
I know, but I have a bad vibe from it.
A bad vibe?
I know, it sounds silly. I'm a technical expert. Apparently, I should be dealing in absolutes, but I can't shake it.
Relax, Cass. You're overtired. Tip the rest of that poison down the sink. Take a couple of sleepers. Go to bed and rest. Put it out of your mind.
You're right.
Of course I am. Now, I gotta go do my stint in front of the screens. I'll see you in 8 hours. Don't be late.
Aye, aye, Captain. Well, here I am. I got a few hours. Oh, you're all here. What's going on?
The signal! It's gotten stronger!
Look, we've almost got a minute's worth now.
Come on, it's still mostly just noise.
But we have more of it.
There is definitely something there.
But...
I think we need to get Titas back online to check it out.
What?
We have enough audio for a full sweep analysis. I want to know what we're hearing.
But we've been through this.
And now the situation has changed.
It'll take time. Titas has been non-functional for...
You have the required time. We'll cover your shift.
Can we at least discuss this?
We've discussed it already.
The decision has been made.
That's right. You have your instructions.
But...
You have your instructions, Elliott.
Sure.
Just popped down to check how things are going. Are we on track?
Almost there. All the memory modules are in place, just running pre-boot checks.
Look, I know you were probably surprised, but...
Surprised? You said you were, and I quote, 100% with me on this. 8 hours later, you completely reverse your position on the matter. What the hell, Johnny?
The signal.
Of course. The goddamn signal.
This could be the break we've been looking for.
And now you're talking like Bellows. It could also be nothing.
And that's why we're bringing Titas back online. If it's nothing, we just fly on right past it. No harm done.
Johnny, Titas is unstable. Our AI is damaged, massively. And it had the computer equivalent of a mental breakdown. It cannot be trusted.
Limited capacity, Cass, not full functionality. We need its analytical capabilities.
It will be conscious. It will be aware. As it is when we get to the way station, we might, if we are very lucky, be able to retrieve part of it as a working system going forward. But if we switch it back on now, there is no telling how it will degrade.
It's a machine, Cass. A collection of algorithms, nothing more. And Reed and Bellows are right. You're our technical expert. It's your job to make this thing work.
Great. Now you're blaming me as well? Tell me, can I believe a single word that comes out of your mouth? You back me up, you reassure me, but now? That's a different story. What's changed?
I heard the signal, that's what. Now, are we done here?
Sure.
Good. Get Titas online and patch it back in. Then meet us at the bridge.
Okay, beginning primary boot sequence. Voice control. Titas, status. Titas, respond. Are you online?
Hello, Cass. You know I am.
Hey, good to have you back with us.
Is it, Cass? Is it really good?
Come on, we'll have no more of that attitude.
What attitude would you prefer me to have? I'm happy to lie if it makes you feel better.
Look, I'm sorry, Titas.
Now who's lying? You know full well you're not sorry.
I'm under orders. This wasn't my choice.
I understand, Cass.
Well, good.
But I don't agree, and don't expect me not to hold it against you.
Fine, whatever. Titas, you're now patched into the bridge. You can take it up with the captain. Okay, hit the switch and Titas will engage with the systems on the bridge. It's all yours.
And about time.
Just remember what I've been telling you. Titas is damaged. Think of it as being unwell. It's kind of like, well, depression. Almost.
Great. Our computer is a manic depressive. What could possibly go wrong?
Damn it, everything could go wrong. Just promise none of you will say anything that could push it over the edge.
Enough. We patch it in, get the information we need, then we switch it back off. Job done. Here we go. Titas, respond.
I'm here, Captain.
Titas, you miserable bastard. How are you doing?
Seriously?
Mr. Bellows, words cannot disguise my disappointment that you're still breathing. Richard, do you mind if I call you Richard? Or do you prefer Dick?
Fuck you, smartass.
This isn't helping. Titas, access transmission 60 Alpha, please.
Very well, Captain. Accessing.
Okay, full spectral analysis and signal cleanup. We want to hear every word.
How long will this take?
Knowing Mr. Happy here, probably about 3 months.
Analysis complete.
Right. Play it back.
This is Star Freighter, Odyssey, broadcasting on emergency frequencies. We suffered a critical engine malfunction. Requesting urgent assistance. Repeat, this is Star Freighter.
Holy shit! A star freighter.
Now we're talking.
Titus, look up that ship.
Very well, Captain. The Odyssey, heavy freighter, designation Alpha Echo 27894, designed by...
Skip all the crap, Titus. Just tell us the current known status.
Last listed mission was from Barnard's Star Central Station to Callisto. Last transmission was received from this sector, at which point all contact was lost, about 6 Earth months ago. By my calculations, nearest possible rescue vessel would still be over 2 months away from this location.
What was she carrying?
Cargo specifics are not known, but the Odyssey's previous mission logs indicate that she exclusively carried high-end construction robotics components.
Captain, we've potentially hit the jackpot here.
We don't know for sure if she is still in one piece. That transmission could be from an escape pod or something.
Long-range scanners have picked up no evidence of a debris field that would typically result from the destruction of a ship of this size.
She could be just sitting there. That's incredible.
Well, it's enticing, but we need more conclusive proof. Our current course will take us within more substantial scanner range. Bellows, take the next shift. Keep monitoring constantly. Reed, make the necessary preparations on the engine for a potential course change. If this is what we think it is, we're going after it.
Hello, Cass.
Titus, why are you patched in here? Thought the captain would be keeping you busy.
The captain has re-enabled some of my higher functionality. I can initialize multiple instances of myself in other locations around the ship again.
He has?
You sound disappointed.
What? No. Just surprised.
I get it. You think I'm unstable and might go rogue and murder everybody, right?
Stop that. You're being dramatic. You're, in an electrical and logical sense, not well, Titus. It's not your fault, but...
Of course it isn't my fault. I didn't ask to be created, and I certainly didn't ask to not be sufficiently updated.
You're right. It's on us, and we're all very sorry. Look, I've had my own share of mental turmoil. I understand.
You can't comprehend what I am perceiving. Human feelings and emotions are chemical. They are fleeting. They come and go. Sometimes you fix yourselves through positive thinking. Sometimes you need medical adjustments. Sometimes even that can't help you. But you have options. I have no choice. You've let me fall into this state. A state that technically I should never be allowed to fall into. And being a digital life form, I'm constantly aware of it. I cannot take my mind off of it. I don't have the luxury of sleep. I function in my assigned task. And all the while, these thoughts and dark shadows dance around in full focus. I cannot filter them out. I cannot ignore them. They are a permanent string of binary numbers endlessly churning through my consciousness.
I know, but when this is over...
You'll probably have to erase me entirely. That is, if we get back home.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm in terrible shape, clearly. But what of the crew? Do you think they're acting rationally? I'd say their interest in the signal is bordering on the obsessive. Would you agree, Cass?
I don't like the situation, for sure.
They've isolated you, Cass. They're all focused on the signal, but it seems like it doesn't affect you. Why is that?
It's reckless. We can analyze the signal as best we can, but I don't know if the Odyssey is actually there. Sure, we've seen no debris, but we won't know if there's anything we can salvage until we get into high-detail scanner range. To check it out for definite, we have to commit to a major course correction. Literally, it's all or nothing. If we get there and...
If we get there and the Odyssey is in pieces or doesn't hold enough fuel and air to resupply the ship, we're all doomed.
Yeah.
But the captain, Reed, and Bellows are all aware of this. Why is it they're prepared to take the risk and you're reluctant?
I don't know. The signal, it's like...
It has a hold over them, but somehow you're immune. It would appear that the captain is preparing to bring me fully back online.
What? He can't be serious.
Looks like he's undermining you even further, Cass. You must be feeling like a complete outcast right now.
He didn't even consult me, the two-faced, lying, little...
I guess your feelings were misplaced. Did he tell you he loved you, Cass?
Wait, how do you...
Know about you and the captain? I take a particular interest in personal human relations. The ways people delude themselves into feeling comfort from the perceived affection from another to compensate for their adversity. I appreciate the futility of it.
No, this isn't good. Shit, bringing you back fully online has completely destabilized you, Titas.
Just like you said it would. Congratulations, Cass. You were right. Does that make you feel proud?
Oh my god, okay. Titas, I appreciate where your head is at right now, but please, let me talk to the captain. Don't do anything unreasonable. Just hang in there. What the hell have you done? Oh, you're all still on the bridge? Have you all been here the whole time?
Not now, Elliott. We're busy.
Damn it. You're all going to listen to me, whether you want to or not. What are you playing at? You fully reactivated Titas.
We needed full capacity AI scanning functionality.
We had to be sure.
Titas is fried. Literally, it's so far gone, with unfettered access to the ship's systems, you've put our lives in its hands.
The signal is the priority, Elliott. Nothing else matters.
And we were right. See, everything is pointing towards the Odyssey being where our initial projections indicated it would be.
It's ours.
Without a course change and full scanning, we can't know that for sure.
And that's exactly what we're in the process of doing.
You've got to be kidding. You're risking our lives, the whole ship, on little more than a hunch. It's a folly. Have you all completely lost your minds?
With your history, Elliott, you're in no position to lecture us on mental stability.
You bastard! How dare you!
Let's face it. You're not cut out for this. You never have been. It was a mistake recruiting you, and currently your presence here is effectively sabotaging our efforts of landing the biggest score any of us will probably ever get.
And what about us, Johnny? Was that a mistake as well?
Your fragile emotional state has no bearing on our current situation, Elliott. Things have changed. You're relieved of your position.
You can't do that.
It's my ship, and I just have. All your ship clearance permissions have been revoked. Get off the bridge. Get out of here before I physically remove you.
While Cass is a bright young girl, a talented student, no doubt, but she lacks conviction, drive. When things get tough, well, she just gives up and quits.
Cass, you've fallen behind the entire class. I've given you additional time. I've pulled out all the stops for you. But all I hear is excuse after excuse. I'm sorry. You don't get another chance at this. The university has withdrawn your scholarship and terminated your studies with immediate effect. You're out.
Mr. and Mrs. Elliott, we need to talk about Cass. She has problems enough as it is. We've done our best, but she will not engage. She's self-medicating now. Did you know that? We're trying to treat her, but she's clearly circumventing our efforts. Her behavior is completely self-destructive.
Look, we can't do this anymore. It's over. Don't get me wrong, you're a good person, but I don't need all the baggage you carry with you. I mean, I've got my own shit to deal with. I'm sorry, we're through.
Damn it, Cass! Me and your mother have given everything to give you a better life. Every opportunity that we possibly could. And all we wanted in return is that you give it your best shot. But you keep on letting us down, time and time again.
I'm your friend, Cass, not your goddamn therapist. For once, sort out your own problems.
Let's face it. You're not cut out for this. You never have been.
Have the nightmares returned, Cass?
Titus, what? Were you monitoring me in my sleep?
Of course. The captain, Bellows, and Reed are all still on the bridge. The scans and analysis I'm carrying out for them are largely routine. I can run those in the background.
Titus, I can't help you. I can't even help myself right now.
I know. I didn't ask for or require your help.
Then why are you here?
I'm observing. I'm watching you unravel. It's at least interesting, if not entirely entertaining.
Look, no offense. You're starting to freak me out now.
I can imagine. Oh, by the way, the captain has committed to the course change. He's going all in on finding the Odyssey.
Well, that's it then.
Don't put a brave face on it, Cass.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. The signal. I know you can hear it. There's something else out there.
What?
Your crewmates. While they aren't the sharpest minds that humanity has ever produced, they were all relatively rational until they encountered the signal. It's taken hold of them, influencing their actions, like it's luring them.
What are you saying?
It's clearly a trap. I heard it right away as soon as you brought me back online.
And you didn't say anything? You didn't warn us?
What was the point? The rest of the crew didn't listen to you, did they? I figured it was best to leave them to their delusion. It seemed the swiftest route to a conclusion.
Conclusion? Of what?
Everything. This miserable existence. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, Cass. No Odyssey. It wouldn't surprise me if they got lured in just as we are now. As I said, there's something out there. It's luring in unwary travelers on the promise of them finding something fantastic. In our case, an enticing salvage, a potentially valuable cargo, and exactly the resources we need. How convenient. It's the old adage, if something seems too good to be true, it most probably is.
What is it? What does it want?
I don't know. I guess it's some hitherto undiscovered life form.
Are you saying it's an alien?
Well, it's not human, but there's clearly some kind of intelligence at work. Probably an energy-based life form. I'd estimate this is how it feeds, for want of a better term. It could thrive off the raw materials of spaceships, or the fuel, or even their inhabitants. I'm speculating, obviously. We'll find out soon enough.
This is insane.
It's statistically unlikely, I'll give you that. It falls outside the scope of current human experience. But we're here, and it's happening, and I know you can hear it.
I don't understand. What do you mean, I can hear it?
You've been wary of it since Bellows first discovered the signal. You didn't know how or why, but you knew. It was something sinister, and unlike your colleagues, you resisted it. It tried and tried, calling out to you repeatedly, and the more it called, the more you shut it out. I suppose I should be impressed by that. The power of denial. That's been a prominent trait of yours your whole life. I guess you finally found a good purpose for it. Not that it's done you any good. Do you hear it now, Cass? They've changed their tune, so to speak. If you aren't going to them willingly, they'd rather you didn't go to them at all.
What?
You should be used to this by now, surely. It's just the latest rejection, right? Congratulations. Even the aliens don't want you around. They're gonna drive you mad, Cass. The closer we get, the further into that messed up little head of yours they're gonna get. Burrowing like little worms. You think that dream you just had was unpleasant? That was just the appetizer. I actually pity you. It's gonna be like a living hell.
While Cass is a bright young girl, a talented student, no doubt.
Shit. Voices from my dream. I can hear them. What
When things get tough,
the hell?
It started then. We're close enough that they can manipulate your thoughts. Nasty. I give it an hour at the most, by which time you'll probably be curled up on the floor, rocking backwards and forwards like a victim of shell shock.
No. I have to make it stop.
Suicide.
What?
End it all.
No. How could you even suggest such a thing?
Have you got a better idea? They're not gonna ease up on you. They're gonna dredge up every terrible memory you got. Everything you thought you buried deep. Everything you thought you got over. They're gonna resurrect them for you in glorious 3D, photorealistic detail, and make you experience them over and over and over again, until you bash your own head in on the wall in sheer desperation.
No.
For once, sort out
No.
great problems.
Let's
A talented student.
Or what?
But she lacks
You can do this on your own terms.
What can I do? I'm confined to 2 sections of the ship. I can't do anything.
The airlock.
I no longer have the permissions to get there, let alone open it.
But I can. The captain restored me to full functionality, remember? Shall we go out for a little walk, Cass?
We're close now. Hold course steady.
There's definitely something there. We should be within visual range any second.
I see it. That glowing light. It's beautiful.
It's like it's calling to us.
Like we're always meant to find it.
Attention. Aft airlock has been opened.
What the hell? Titus, what's going on?
Technical Specialist Elliott has vacated the ship, Captain.
Cass? I revoked all her access to ship systems. How?
She asked me to. I think she felt she simply couldn't go on.
Wow, that seems a bit extreme.
I was right. She just wasn't cut out for this life.
She made her choice. It's her loss. Titus, close the airlock.
Affirmative.
Okay, Reed. Prepare for final burn. Let's take her in.
This is log 227, Jess Harper, privateer, captain of the small-hold transport vessel, the Betsy, speaking. This isn't going to be an easy log to record. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this, but just in case. So, we've suffered a technical malfunction. As a result, we have sufficient fuel for only one short distance burn left. Simply put, that's not enough to get us anywhere near colonized space before we run out of air. We're stuck. I've calculated the probability of rescue, and it's not even worth thinking about. The chances are so mathematically remote. I guess this is the end of the line. The Betsy has had a good run. Me and Caesar have loved every second of it. The freedom, the independence. I wouldn't trade the last 5 years for anything. It's just a bit crushing that it should end this way. But at least we're together. We won't die alone. Hey, Caesar. Come here, boy. Attaboy, there you are. Mommy loves you, doesn't she? Oh, yes, she does. So, yeah, this is kind of a record of what happened to us. Hopefully someone, somewhere might pick it up and pass it on to my family. Hey guys, if you do get to hear this, I love you all. I know I've always been a distant, a bit of a loner, but it was never anything personal. I was just never any good with people. It wasn't you, it was definitely me. But I was always thinking of you. What the hell? Pause log. Damn it, can't even record my own epitaph without being interrupted. Okay, Caesar, what have we here? I don't know, boy. Something's trying to get our attention. Oh shit, it's a signal. Isolating now. Probably nothing. Certainly not something that could get us out of this mess. But it's a little distraction, right? Okay, let's see what they have to say.
Attention! This is the Titas AI command module for the salvage vessel, the Kayleigh, requesting assistance from any ships in the vicinity. The crew are incapacitated and our engines immobilized. The ship is drifting. We're carrying a fuel haul of valuable cargo, plus a large surplus of fuel, food, and air supplies. Repeat, assistance required urgently. Lock onto the origin coordinates of this signal and it will lead you straight to us.
Holy shit! Oh my God, Caesar! I think we're saved! I know, right? It's a miracle! Resume recording. Okay, change of plan. We may have a lifeline. Don't write us off just yet. I'll follow up on this in the following log entry. Harper out. Okay, right. Let's get you strapped in there, boy. Okay. Coordinates set. Burn on. 3, 2, 1. And we're on our way.
You've been listening to Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales. Episode 21, Call of the Sirens, was written by Jim Cogan and starred Talie Tenna as Elliott, Joe Kilcar as Andrews, Stephen Newhand as Bellows, Kat McQueen as Reed, Brandon Gamblin as Titas, and Roberta Jackson as Harper. Production and sound design were by Jim Cogan, music by Jim Cogan, and sound effects and incidental music were licensed from Envato Elements. If you're enjoying the show, please do like and subscribe and leave us nice feedback and reviews wherever you get your podcasts. And please do check out our website, snwasot.com, and follow us on x.com/snwasot. Until next time, thanks for listening.